Hi friends, and welcome to my first ever Vlogmas. I will do my best to post short videos every day from now until Christmas, and today we're going to start with my morning face routine, so what I actually do to my face when I wake up in the morning. My face routine is actually quite simple for today's standards. I don't have that many products, but it took me years to get to this point. I try to find the products that actually do a difference to my skin, and of course logically stick to them. I am one of those people who are the fan of The Ordinary, and by The Ordinary I of course mean the brand. This is not a sponsored video, I'm going to emphasize this. I really do like their products, not all of them. Some of them were really not very good for me, but that so much depends on individual skin and what kind of other products you implement. So I don't think it's fair for me to say this product is not good because it was not good for me, or to say this product is good because it's good for me. So just keep it in mind that for every product you have to try it out yourself and see if it works for you or not. I always clean my face. I usually use Vichy cleansers and micellar water. So this is like the first step I do in the morning. I wash my face and then I clean it with micellar water, and then the first thing I applied after that is niacinamide with zinc. This is meant to target any imperfections on your skin. For now I have a bit of blemishes here and there because I had 2 days of pretty heavy filming, so I had a lot of foundation and a lot of makeup on my face, and this usually kind of irritates my cheeks a bit, so you can see it here, and this thing will definitely help with what you see here. Within a few days this will be gone. This is nearing the end, so I'm waiting for the next batch, but this is, you can see, practically empty. We will try to get the product I need out of it. So what I do is I do this, and then I will tap it on my face very gently. If you feel that some of the parts are still dry, you can apply some more. I'm gonna apply this on my décolleté and my neck as well. With all the serums, it's kind of like less is more. So for every serum I try to start very small amount and then add whenever necessary. I don't want to like just splash the serums and then put them on my face, because this is quite a strong product, and in case it doesn't agree with your skin, you're gonna have problems. So it's better to start with a small amount and then just build your way up. So I'm gonna wait for like a minute or so, not long, and this time I could maybe choose what kind of, you know, makeup I will be wearing today or something, just kind of to pass the time. But I let it sit on my face for 30 to 40 seconds, just to kind of let it absorb. And then when it's all kind of like dry and in my skin, then I will top it off with Matrix Seal. So this is my second to last bottle, and I noticed that The Ordinary kind of changed this with another formula. So this particular type is getting harder to get. This is actually meant to moisture and kind of plump your skin. So I opened this about a week ago, so this is pretty new, and we're gonna do the same thing. So this is the two things I do in the morning, and then when this is kind of all settled in, which is again about 30 seconds, it really absorbs quite quickly, but you can feel it. If it's still a bit sticky or shiny, then just wait a few more seconds for it to really dry and kind of go into your skin. And this is the morning routine. In the evening I will use the Buffet, which is again to just kind of like plump your skin and give it a bit of a, let's say, fresh coat, and this is, for me, it works better if I use this in the evening. Certain products with The Ordinary, please do read all the labels, because certain items are not supposed to be used at the same time, or even when you're doing it in the morning and evening, it's not a good combination. So always check which products kind of go together and which don't. So I use this Buffet in the evening first, and then during the winter months and sometimes spring as well, I will use a retinol. But with retinol is during the summer months I don't use it because it's just too much hassle. It can go too wrong for the, you know, because you're not supposed to expose your skin to sun after using this. So I'm using it usually between like October and maybe March. So you have retinol and retinoid and different kind of combinations. You have a lot of videos on this specific topic on YouTube. I'm going to link some of them them below this if you want to go and check this out and kind of educate yourself the differences between different retinols on the market, because it's better for you to hear this from an actual doctors, not, you know, YouTubers and influencers and people like that. So, you know, go and check it out. But I have been using retinol for about 7 or 8 years now, and it definitely pays off for me. It works, but I don't use it in the summer months, and I'm definitely very careful then when I am using it. I do not forget to reapply my sunscreen, because one of the things that happens is that we will apply sunscreen religiously every morning, and then throughout the day we kind of forget. You really do need to apply your SPF factor, especially like in your normal life, but especially if you're using retinol, you really have to be careful with that, because you can do a lot of damage to your skin if you are just using retinol and not using sunscreen as you are supposed to do. I use 2 gadgets for my face routine. First is a cleaning brush. I'm going to link this one below. It has a silicone buds, you can see it like little things here, and on the other side it has rose quartz, and this actually warms up. You power it on and you have like vibrations, and this thing is warm. And usually, especially in the evening, I will apply my serums with this part, so I will warm it up and then just kind of gently rub my face to help the serums to absorb. And the other product that I use is from the same company, and this is supposed to remove your dead cells. It's kind of like it works on the cable, so I cannot turn it on now because I'm out of outlets here, but it has like little discs in there, so it kind of peels your skin, and it's very effective, and especially on the décolleté, because I'm one of those people who, when I was a teenager and in my 20s, I was applying my sunscreen on my face religiously, but a lot of times I would forget, you know, this part, and it's not very damaged because luckily I kind of realized what I'm doing wrong pretty early on, but it still did a bit of damage. Now the face is ready to apply makeup, so I'm testing this CC cream now. I have it in the Claire color version, and how this works is that it actually looks like a cream. I have to watch in the mirror now. So it works as like a cream, but within a few seconds it changes color. It gives you a bit of a sheen and a nice texture, not a lot of coverage because it's a CC cream, obviously. I have been using this for about a week now, so I don't have a verdict on it yet, but so far I like it, and it feels really nice on your face. So it doesn't feel heavy, which CC creams are not supposed to anyway. It's just no coverage, which means if you have anything to kind of cover in your face, of course you're not going to be using a CC cream, but this is pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna keep you posted if I will still be satisfied with it within like a month, but for now I'm happy. So this is the first stage I always do for my makeup. I would apply either CC cream, or I would do, you know, the Chanel serums or By Terry serums, just something with a little bit of color, and then I would apply powder foundation on top of it to just kind of blend the sheen out. And we are ready to go outside. I will quickly show you some of the products I use on my face for makeup. So I showed you the base, and then I would apply this Chanel powder foundation. I really like this powder. It's really light on your face, and it's refillable, which means you don't have to buy this entire package every time you run out. So this is actually really good part, and I really love the quality of the powder. For contour on the cheeks, I used MAC bronzer. It's just one shade, and then for eyes, I used 2 palettes. For the base, for like normal colors, I used Soft Glam by Anastasia. This is my 3rd palette by now, and even this one is getting better, so I think after like a month or so I'm gonna have to get a new one. And for the metallics, I used Tati Beauty palette. Sadly, this is out of business because you probably know her story. I'm pretty sure you're following her, and if not, go check her channel. She's this amazing YouTuber with millions and millions and millions of followers, and you know, due to lawsuits she had to stop making this, but I'm still using it, and the condition that it's in, it tells you a lot. So I use a lot of metallics from this palette, without a doubt my favorite eye palette. Then for lips, I used this matte lipstick. This is actually by Oriflame, so you need to know somebody who is selling things. You cannot just get it online, and I don't have a lot of Oriflame products, but this lipsticks I have in about like 5 or 6 shades. I really like how it looks, and it doesn't dry your lips whatsoever. For mascara, I used By Terry Double Twist. This is the mascara I have been using for years and years, and for the eyeliner, I like this liquid Guerlain one, and this one is again one that I have been using for years as well. All right, we are all ready, so thank you for watching my Vlogmas video, and I will see you tomorrow.